Hi, I'm Jack from legalexpert.co.uk. We are personal injury claims specialists. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and we offer a no-win, no-fee service. Today, I'm going to be looking at how much compensation you may be entitled to if you've been injured after slipping on a wet floor. If you like this video, please do hit that thumbs up button, as this will help us see what type of content people find helpful. It's impossible to ensure that floors are completely dry at all times, as cleaning may need to take place from time to time. But if a floor is wet, the business responsible for that floor and the safety of those that use it must ensure it is clearly marked with appropriate caution signs due to wet floor sign regulations. If they fail to do this and accidents happen, this negligence means that they may be to blame for the accident happening. Whether you slipped on a wet floor in a pub or slipped on a wet floor in Tesco or any other supermarket or at work, you may be asking yourself, I slipped and fell at work. What should I do? And if you'd like to know about slip and fall compensation amounts, I'll shortly be going over how much you may be able to claim if you slipped on a wet floor which resulted in an injury. But it's important to remember that wet floor accidents can lead to a number of different injuries, which is why we've included as many as possible in our guide today. So let's take a look at how much compensation you may be able to claim for any injuries following a slip, trip and fall accident on a wet floor. Okay, as you can see, we've got a couple of different injury types in front of us, starting off with back injuries. For severe back injuries, we're looking at £30,910 right the way up to £128,320. Then for moderate back injuries, we're looking at £9,970 right the way up to £30,910. For mild back injuries, we're looking at anything from £1,950 all the way up to £9,970. For severe arm injuries, we're looking at £76,650 all the way up to £104,370. Then onto injuries resulting in permanent and substantial disablement, we're looking at anything from £31,220 all the way up to £47,720. For less severe pounds, all the way up to £31,220. For wrist injuries of the severe type, we're looking at anything from £37,960 all the way up to £47,720. For moderate wrist fractures, we're looking at anything from £10,040 all the way up to £19,530. For minor wrist injuries, we're looking at anything from £2,810 all the way up to £3,790. For severe leg injuries, we're looking at anything from £31,250 all the way up to £108,370. For moderate leg injuries, we're looking at anything from £22,130 all the way up to £31,250. Then for mild leg injuries, we're looking at anything from £7,270 right the way up to £22,130. For ankle injuries of permanent damage, we're looking at anything from £24,950 all the way up to £55,560. For mild permanent damage to the ankle, we're looking at anything from £10,960 all the way up to £21,200. Then finally on to modest foot injuries. This could be anything all the way up to £10,960. I'd like to once again reiterate that these figures are the amounts that you may be able to receive solely as a reward for the injury itself, and does not include the amount of any loss of income from time off work or any expenses that you incurred or may incur as part of your compensation sum, which means that the amount of your claim is likely to be larger. And in order to get a fuller idea of how much the average for slip and fall in the UK payout is and how much you may be entitled to, we recommend that you reach out to a personal injury claims specialist. The good news for you is that legalexpert.co.uk offers a completely free consultation where we'll talk through the accident with you to help you establish what your options are. You can speak to us whenever you'd like, as we're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week on 0800 652 7676 or visit our around-the-clock live chat service at legalexpert.co.uk. We'll be able to use our slip and fall compensation calculator to give you a good idea of how much you may be entitled to in total. Following this consultation, if we believe that we're able to assist you in bringing a wet floor injury claim, we may offer to represent you on a no-win, no-fee basis. What this means for you is that there won't be any upfront fees to worry about, and if your claim was to lose, then there's not a penny to pay. Once again, if you found this video helpful, we'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, as this will help us see what type of content people find helpful. Thanks. Of course, the circumstances of each incident are never the same, and whether or not you believe you have a valid claim, it's always advisable that you speak to an expert on the matter. So if you'd like further assistance, we are personal injury claims specialists. We offer free, friendly advice on no-win, no-fee compensation claims, so there's not a penny to pay if you lose. Get the maximum compensation that you deserve. We're rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, and we have specialist solicitors with up to 30 years experience. It'll only take just a couple of minutes for our team, who'll be happy to answer any questions you may have to help establish whether or not you have a valid claim. Call now on 0800 652 7676 or visit our live chat service at legalexpert.co.uk. Don't forget to subscribe, as we'll be uploading helpful videos just like this one on a regular basis. You can also check out one of our recommended videos or head over to legalexpert.co.uk, where you can read community questions on our forum, get free advice from our live chat, read articles and seek assistance for compensation on a no-win, no-fee basis with your personal injury claim.